What up, SNA Assassinators? This is Super Ninja Austin back here with another video. And this is the wrestling news on December 16th, 2024, where we're going to be talking about the wildest and intriguing wrestling news stories and rumors that you Assassinators need to know from the Wrestling Fightful Select article. Yeah, which I believe it is. And starting things off with some Matt Riddle news. He wants to finish the story with RK Bro. And he said, even if it's with him getting punted. And Riddle says, RK Bro has loose ends. And during his time in WWE, Matt Riddle teamed up with Randy Orton, and they formed RK Bro. They won the Raw Tag Team titles together, but their run was interrupted when Orton was sidelined with an back injury. During Orton's absence, Riddle was released in September. And it says right here that while speaking to developmentally speaking, Riddle was asked to comment on whether there was anything that he wanted to do in WWE that he didn't get the chance to. He stated that he wanted to finish the run with Orton. He said, I loved everything I did. I wish I would have been able to finish the run with Randy with his injury. And then when we first started teaming up, he got COVID, and was out for a couple of months. He got it really bad. Then with the injuries, he'd have to yeah. And there I was honestly waiting for him to come back. Like I said, the one that I really wanted to finish was RK Bro. RK Bro has RK Bro that I really wanted to finish was RK Bro. RK Bro has some untied ends, some loose ends. If you will, it be nice to finish that, even if it's just me getting punt. Whatever it'd be nice to put a period at the end of it. RK Bro, I like to finish that, but if I don't, me and Randy are still friends. He texts me and message me all the time, and that feels good enough. So yeah, I'm happy. Riddle previously said that Orton was supposed to turn on him on night one, and you can check that out right here. Well, and then he also said didn't explain about, and then after that he explained about his release right here on this link. But Riddle set to challenge the current MLW World Heavyweight Champion at MLW Kings of Coliseum. But we're gonna get into this story right here. Ask you Assassinators, what was your thoughts on Matt Riddle's story about how it began and how it was behind the scenes and what it is currently and do you think could we see RK Bro reunite in the future and maybe even have finally finish the story of their tag team, even if it's Randy turning on him? Let me know down in the comment section right down below, especially with a punt kick onto the end. But let's move on. We got speaking of the tag team breakup of RK Bro, it says right here Matt Riddle also shared that Randy Orton was supposed to turn on him on night one. Riddle and Randy Orton have become the best of the friends like since April 2021, forming RK Bro and winning the Raw Tag Team title since uniting. And while the and it says right here, while things got off to a rocky start, and there have been some tease moments between the two. The partnership was never supposed to be what it become, according to Riddle. And and while speaking to Mark Andrews on the My Love letter to wrestling, like Matt Riddle had this to say onto the original plans of the tag team, stating he was supposed to turn on me night one. Literally, he was supposed to turn on me night one. And then Vince and the crowd, and everyone liked it so much that they were "Are you guys willing to see if this works?" in question. I was like, "Yeah," in huge capital explanation. Well, sort of we like working with each other. We're friendly. Randy was gone for 3 months. I just kept to team afloat, and talking about Randy. He'll be back soon. I had no idea when he was coming back. Riddle and Orton are currently Riddle and Orton was currently feuding with Chad Gable and Otis, and competing not only in wrestling matches but also in the Al Alpha Academy. Al, in the in a common in academic events in teams are set and they and they with one of them being what's that called, the spelling bee contest, which yeah, that was 2 years ago if I'm not mistaken. But what is your thoughts on this note about Randy Orton was supposed to be turning on Riddle, and do you think it would have been if Vince and fans did not this pairing between the original Bro and the Viper? Let me know down in the comment section right down below. But yeah, I think yeah, it worked out for the best, and I'm glad it did. And yeah, and even my brother that's a hardcore Randy Orton fan was starting to be a Matt Riddle fan as well. And then, yeah, we were even cheering for him when he wrestled Seth Rollins in the house show he went to, for the United States Championship. Because yeah, he got more and more popular. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was originally a fan of him in his NXT days, and then when he got to the main roster, first when he went to SmackDown, then eventually to Raw, and that's when he started teaming with Orton for the they were the Raw Tag Team Champions. It even had my own mother and my brother watching wrestling with me because of Matt Riddle and Randy Orton, which they even admit that they're probably the support of Monday Night Raw, because at that time Monday Night Raw was not as best like it is right now, because given who was running this ship back in 2021 from 2020 to 2022. But that's a different video for a different day, or a different story for a different day, or whenever I'll talk about that. But what are your thoughts on this original planning? But which I'm glad that this never happened, because even Vince and they keep going with this. And I bet that was probably the number one success of Monday Night Raw, is having them as a tag team. But yeah, they're gonna be missed as a team, and it'll be probably the next half a decade, before we see Riddle back in WWE, unless if his deal expires sooner with a company like Major League Wrestling, which it could happen. And don't get me wrong, as long as he don't have no controversy, I don't think Triple H will have a problem with bringing him back. As a matter of fact, he was one of Triple H's guys in the Black and Gold era when Triple H was the head booker in that from 2018 to 2020. Yeah. So there's a possibility that he could come back. But for now, like I think it's best for him to just wrestle out another company that where he names for himself at, like just, including Major League Wrestling. But I'm gonna let you guys to decide that. And, what are your thoughts like of his chances of coming back to WWE? Moving on, we got the new logo has finally been revealed. Like for their move to Netflix. Triple H finally has have unveiled the new WWE Raw logo ahead of its Netflix debut on January 6th. And it says right here that the logo like is silver lettering with red trim. Like, and it says right here that it says right here, and here's a video of Triple H revealing the Raw logo on his X account, I believe, where he posted a video at, and you can see it in clear as day. Come on. Real Netflix, which he tweeted right there, which you can see before I play the video. For
A logo is an identity. Tells you everything you need to know without saying anything at all. It's real, rebellious, raw. Welcome to Raw on Netflix.
debut in for the foreseeable future in the Netflix era, let me rephrase that. And does it look very exciting, or do you think the previous Raw logo was better? I mean, I'm not sure about that comparison, but I would admit the previous Raw logo was really good. And I'll say, on my take, maybe it's probably what's needed, like a little bit of a change, because given that this logo's been existing since 20, I'll say all the way back from 2019, yeah, which felt like 5 years ago, which is about to be soon to be 6 by 2025. But yeah, maybe that's what changed the need. So I'm not going to complain as long as the show's going to be really good. But it also states that we got one match that's been announced for the show, and that is Roman Reigns taking on Solo Sikoa in a tribal combat match to see who's truly the tribal chief and who's going to rightfully own the Ulafala. But let's move on to the next slide. We got some Mina Shirakawa. Now I try not to not not trying to be biased here, but every time I see her, it just makes me cringe just a little because she just kind of frightens me. And yeah, I don't mean that by disrespect, but just saying, like, because I don't know, like, I just not sure if I if I want to be anywhere around her. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about her since she's on just the phone and not in person. So I'm gonna say we got Mina Shirakawa to talk about with uh with highlight was it highlighting? Yeah, highlights Waffle House and very good tasty cookies. Luckily, she's not talking about some different kinds, like as some of her favorite American things. Mina Shirakawa comments on some of her favorite things in America. Mina Shirakawa is still like new to the United States, and while like the stateside like fans grow like to love her for the entertainment like she brings. I mean, I gotta admit that she is very entertaining and she's very talented in the squared circle, but you never know. Like she have something in her mind. Like, and I don't want to know what's in their brain. But anyways, all the bias things aside, I better continue by saying like she is growing to love parts of America as well. Like specifically, Mina enjoys American food, like especially snacks. And speaking to Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful Select, Mina Shirakawa highlighted like tasty cookies and Waffle House as some of her favorite things in the land of the free. She explains many things. America has very good tasty cookies, and luckily she mean by the sweet delicious dessert, the actual dessert. Like I ate so much, like it's not good for my health. I ate many snacks. I went to the gym, like, and American gyms are so huge. They have many areas. Like it is fun going to the gym and eating American food. I went to Waffle House. Yeah, like when asked about her Waffle House order, she admits that she hasn't tried a pancake or a waffle, but hope to do so soon. And the one thing I'll tell Mina Shirakawa, like my experience at Waffle House, it's really delicious. Yeah, it has some really good, pancakes and waffles there. It's kind of like their own version of IHOP. Well, I'm not sure if she ever went to IHOP, but yeah, like it's really delicious. Like, but some of you assassinators went to IHOP, obviously. Like most of y'all are Americans as well. Like, so y'all gonna agree. Like, and even for those international assassinators, like y'all probably would agree. Like for y'all's experience of going to IHOP here in this country, like they do have some really good food, like and also Waffle House as well. Yeah, like and some of y'all would agree. Like so, I would recommend. Yeah, like other than IHOP, I would say she should join. Should eat whatever that the Waffle House. Like yeah, whatever she orders at Waffle House, she will not. My point is that she will not regret anything. Yeah, when she goes there, like it's very delicious. They have really good food there. Basically, if just make it clear that way. But what are your thoughts on Mina Shirakawa's opinions about American stuff, including the food? And do you agree with the Storm Champion like on that matter? Let me know down in the comment section right down below. But let's move on to the next slide. We got Tony D'Angelo cast in Wild Cards season 2, and it says and we got some news about Tony D'Angelo and his enrolls in TV series because it says he's joining the cast of Wild Cards of the second season, and he joins Martin Sheen and Ali Sheedy Marie Alvaro Polos, and Katie Finley, like as new cast members. And it says right here, season 2 will premiere January 8th on CBC and CBC Gym, and the February 5th on the CW. Tony D'Angelo like will play Jaws, like a formidable and criminal, commanding criminal like of mastermind. And the wild card's description, like it's a it's a it's a spirited a demoted by the book like the detective like are given like the chance to redeem themselves, like to the catch of in question is that they must find a way to work together, each using their unique skills to solve crimes. Like D'Angelo is the reigning and defending NXT women. I mean NXT North American championship. I'm about to say the women's North American championship, but he's obviously not a woman. That's Fallon Henley. North American championship on NXT. And Fightful has full coverage of the NXT every Tuesday, beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern, followed by a post-show review podcast on their YouTube channel, of course, just like Super Ninja Austin do right here on the SNA podcast. But what are your thoughts on Tony D'Angelo is going to be on this new series, which I assume is going to be on the CW, they say, which funny coincidence that happened to be on the same channel where he wrestles on the same wrestling show as it's on, which I should give the show a tryout, like, because it sounds very interesting. Which what it's called again, the wild card. And like, and how do you think Tony D'Angelo is going to be onto this casting role as this commanding criminal character? Like, and do you think he's gonna be a successful hit? He's gonna be the next prospect that's gonna be a pro wrestler that's gonna be also a successful Hollywood actor as well. Maybe it's possible. Like if you keep getting these roles, like in action-packed shows or movies, like where he plays like a leader of a criminal gang, like, and yeah, and I'm not saying that like assuming that he's a criminal. I'm just saying like he can play a really cool character like that in that way. Like he just knows how to play the character, which to the point he's probably getting there in Hollywood to having Hollywood people in Hollywood giving them offers of him getting more roles into movies or shows. But next up, we got like I'm trying to hold it as much as I can, like without freaking out. It is Mina Shirakawa again. Like she, she's on the next news story, and man, Fightful just likes her for some reason. Like and it's but luckily it's about her wanting to fight more wrestlers in AEW, which she said she wants to wrestle the likes of Chris Statlander and Hikaru Shida in the Jacksonville-based promotion. Mina Shirakawa wants to wrestle Kristen Statlander and Hikaru Shida in AEW, and throughout 2024, Shirakawa has cemented like herself as a top star in AEW's women's division, shining in her matches with major stars Timeless Tony Storm, the Mom's Kid, Tony Storm, just Tony Storm, Mariah May, and Serena Deeb. And there's still a number of stars like that Shirakawa wants to wrestle in the company, but Kristen Statlander and Hikaru Shida are at the top of that list. And she stated this is what she stated this is what she named right here on the interview. AEW has many talented wrestlers. They are so beautiful and so strong. She told Denise Salcedo, I'd like to wrestle Kristen Statlander. Well, she didn't say Kristen, but you get what I'm trying to say. She's a good wrestler, and if Impact for her, Shida, Shida, my sensei. I have never wrestled her in Japan, so in America, I want to wrestle her. So many dreams in AEW. What's her name? The CEO successfully defended her New Japan Strongman Championship, Suzuki, and then guess who came out to challenge and belt? This girl that I'm talking about right here, Mina Shirakawa.
What is up,
and they kind of had a dancing celebration, which I don't know why. She just loves doing that for some reason. And who do you think is going to win at Wrestle Dynasty? Let me know down in the comment section right down below. And I hope it is going to be the CEO, Mercedes Moné, just like she did with Hazuki last night, which I want to give a huge congratulations to the CEO, and also, and hopefully she does do the same at AEW. AEW, what's that paper? What's that paper? Special Holiday Bash this Wednesday. Yeah, she's gonna try to successfully defend her TBS title against Anna Jay. Yeah. And who do you think is going to win that match and walk out as TBS champion? Let me know in the comments down below. And I have a feeling that Kristen Statlander's not going to be far away. I wouldn't be surprised if the CEO herself defends both her TBS and her New Japan Strong Women's Championship at the Wrestle Dynasty event. After all, it's both an AEW / New Japan Pro Wrestling / Stardom and CMLL pay-per-view. like it's gonna be at the Tokyo Dome, of course. Like, which I wouldn't be surprised if it'd be like a three-way match for the two belts. Like, but maybe it could be one at a time. Like we can see her defend 2001 night. Like I don't think she would even mind to do that. Like and hopefully this time, like she does give Kristen Statlander a power bomb right through a table, and give the assassin and the rest of the fans that's been wronged with by Kristen Statlander. Okay, I'm not right for saying this, but yeah, let me know about that in the comments below. But as for right now, it's been announced that we will be seeing Mina and Mercedes in the match for the New Japan Strong Women's Championship. And yeah, let me know in the comments who you're rooting for. You already know who I'm rooting for. I have two reasons why. One, I'm a general CEO Mercedes Moné fan, and secondly, like Mina Shirakawa, I just cannot see her beat that championship, even though it's not an AEW championship per se. But she could show up with that belt in AEW, given that like she's been doing like as of late from the last probably from the last I'll say months. Like, but even though she's been back in the in like a full base like probably since October, so it's about 2 months. I'm just a little exaggerating just a little bit, but yeah. Well, yeah, hopefully that she doesn't become New Japan Strong. With all due respect, like I think she's very talented, she's very entertaining, but maybe too entertaining to the point that she just kind of had me frightened. Maybe I'm just being paranoid or something. Like, but I just like to be safe than be sorry. Like, just like my father used to say. But yeah. But let's move on to the next slide. We got Donovan Dijak match, like been added to MLW's Kingdom Coliseum, and Donovan Dijak will be in action at the event, like for Major League Wrestling. That announced that Donovan Dijak will face Kenta, like at the MLW King of Coliseum on January 11th, and it says right here, like Dijak previously attacked Kenta at MLW Slaughterhouse, and MLW had this announcement, this special announcement about the stating MLW today the AEW today announced Kenta versus Donovan Dijak, managed by Saint Lawrence, like for MLW Kings of Coliseum, like presented on YouTube free from the NYTEX, on at the Sports Centric. Or Century, as I said, as a Century, like in North Richland Hills, like Texas, like on Saturday, January 11th. Tickets can be purchased at MLWDallas.com. Like tickets start at just $15. An explanation for all of those assassinators and fans, wrestling fans, I should say, that are unaware. Like, what's the price of if you want to attend this Major League Kings of Coliseum show? And it says MLW today announced, and explosive showdown for Kings of Coliseum, like on Saturday, like and what it says right here, like in January 11th, like at the NYTEX, like Sports Century, like in the Greater Dallas feet, like Worth area, in the Fourth Worth area, not feet, Fort Worth area, like in a battle that has been like brewing, like for months. Kenta like will go one-on-one with the disruptor Donovan Dijak. It was Doomsday in Chicago when Kenta, fresh off a hard-fought victory over Paul London, had his post match, so post-match celebration, experienced like a Dijak hijack, the towering power bomb, like stormed in like the ring, and unleash a brutal assault, crushing Kenta's shoulder in the vicious and unprovoked attack. And it said right here the shocking ambush left Kenta in need of medical attention and sidelined through the end of 2024 in Major League Wrestling. And but the master of the go to sleep is far from finished. After weeks of recovery, Kenta has been cleared for action and demanded a grudge match against the towering Dijak, known for his unyielding fighting spirit. Kenta is looking for retribution on January 11th. Kenta's storied career in the sport speaks for itself. A top-ranked fighter in MLW. He battled his way to the finals of the prestigious Opera Cup, and remains in the hunt for a major title. However, his path to glory has been obstructed by Dijak, whose path of destruction has made him one of MLW's most feared competitors. Since debuting 6 months ago, Donovan Dijak has unleashed total in, he, and annihilation in the Major League Wrestling ring, towering at nearly 600 and I mean 6 feet 7, 6 feet 7, and combining a brute strength, brute strength with technical powers, with Dijak has dismantled every opponent in his way, earning an undefeated record and a reputation as the league's most dangerous fighter. Now, with the spotlight of Kings of Coliseum upon him, Dijak looks to solidify dominance by ex- exit guy exiting gushing Kenta's fight once and for all. For Kenta, this match isn't just about revenge; it's about redemption. Kenta declared international star toppled the indomitable Dijak, or will he be 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 radioed Dijak in question. But yeah, again, tickets start at $10 at MLWDallas.com. Tickets will also be available day of a show at the box office unless the event sells out in advance. Kenta has teased bringing Bullet Club to MLW, but but that'll be a different story for a different day. But I want to ask you this question: Assassinate match, and who do you think is gonna walk out as victorious than the other one? Let me know down in the comment section. Let me know down in the comment section right down below. But let's move on to the next slide, and we're gonna talk about a- Ang- Agnes Mc what is what's his name? I can barely see it. Ag, August McNally, yeah, McAnally, yeah, McAnally, uh, Agnes Mc and Alley like in a make in an alley like explains how he come to be the voice of Irish wrestling, and it says right here that Agnes and an alley like reflects like on how he came to be the voice of Irish wrestling for much of the history of over the top wrestling. A- Agnes I guess make and Nally like has served as the promotion's lead commentator as well as the hype like man to open the company's shows throughout the years. However, like his origins like in the promotion start at with taking a chance, and it says right here that while speaking to Fightful's Corey Brennan in a recent interview, Ag- Agus like reflected like on how he became the voice of Irish wrestling with OTT, and and he stated, I mean, like in terms of the jumps, like a jump into commentating, like for outing, I mean for OTT, like the advance we got like from the boys was don't ask for permission. So myself, like in Don Marnell, like the great Don Marnell, holy God, like what a commentator! Like we were pals, like we were in front row every week, like any way, like he comes from a radio. And a stand-up background. I obviously come from a theater like background and an awful lot of voice over work, like both in kind of like commercials, like and all that kind of stuff. So I'm comfortable like in front of a mic. Like we were both storytellers, and we have a intimate knowledge like of the product. So we took like two matches. Took I think like probably like the Ward, like the Luther Ward of Pete Dunne title change, like in a session mock comedy comedy match. We just we just ripped those commented those commentated and I mean on both like of them, and said that Jones said, look, no obligation, like no pressure, but if you want this, this is what's on offer. And they kind of just, I mean, jumped. They kind of jumped like at it, like, and the rest of, as they say, like, is nearly a decade of history. In another interview with Fightful, Simon Hall, Simon Heel with an I, not an A. Simon Heel, like Simon reflected on working like so closely, like on with August, like in 2024, like and elsewhere in that same interview, like with Fightful, like Angus, like yeah, Angus, yeah, like reflected on his friendship with Joe Carberry. But what are your thoughts on to Angus I don't Mc Anally? Ananali. Yeah, August Ananali being the voice of Irish wrestling. And let me know down in the comment section right down below. But I'm kind of not really familiar with the guy. But I thought I might bring him up for those international wrestling fans like out there, or any of that's a fan of Irish wrestling. I thought I might give you Assassinators a treat. Maybe I should start looking more in wrestling, even outside of America. Which I'm starting to get interested in Mexican and Japanese wrestling because it thanks to AEW having you letting me have that interest. Like I'm starting to like plenty of more international wrestling. I just haven't been watching it much. Maybe I should in the future down the line. Maybe I should. I'm gonna start subscribing to like all the wrestling companies on YouTube and start catching them. Start watching clips of wrestling matches and start like being more of a wrestling fanatic than more than I am right now. But yeah, this is very interesting. Like to be completely honest, and yeah, let me know in the comments down below about this guy. Like, do you have anything to say about like you know anything about him? Like, he's a commentator for Irish Wrestling, which is a wrestling company based from the country, obviously. But that's the only thing I know about this wrestling promotion. And Fightful Select pointing this out. But that's the two reasons why I know it for sure. But yeah, let me know in the comments what your thoughts on to this. But moving on, we got the most intriguing news out of this list, and that is Mercedes Moné news now. Like, and she's thankful that Nina Shirakawa accepted her challenge, like for her New Japan Strong Women's title at the crossover pay per view at Wrestle Dynasty in January. And I spoke too soon about this, even though I heard this on the news story, like from what's it on was it on an article on Google? Like I think it was on an article like last night or was it? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, but now I'm looking at who knows? It could be on Fightful. Yeah, but yeah, maybe that's what I had in my head. Like with I'm saying, I was like, wait, what? Like. But yeah, I'm gonna read this right here. It says Mercedes Moné is looking forward to competing at the Tokyo Dome and at New Japan's Strong Style Evolved. Mercedes Moné successfully defended her New Japan Strong Women's Championship against Suzuki when Mina Shirakawa answered the open challenge. That's what it was. She gave an open challenge. I heard that Mina Shirakawa came out after the match. I thought it was like with her being the next challenger, like how Britt Baker did it at the original AEW New Japan crossover pay per view Forbidden Door. This I thought it was gonna be like something like that. I thought it was something like that, but no, like after the match, yeah, the CEO asked who was the challenger. But that's where Mina Shirakawa answered it, like for New Japan / AEW Wrestle Dynasty. I understand why it's called New Japan rather than called the full name New Japan Pro Wrestling or NJPW for short. But anyways, at the Wrestle Dynasty event at the match after the match. Moné told her to put her Rev Pro British Women's Championship on the line too, which that sounds very more intriguing. Yeah, which I think she should because like she's been looking for a third title now. I heard for her other shoulder, and because she has one around her waist, one on her one shoulder. So hopefully that she does win in this title for title match. If this is true, that if it's gonna be a title for title, but one way to find out. But in her post match comments, Moné shared her thoughts on her win, and responded to Shirakawa accepting her challenge, saying, my face is numb, like from all those hits, like all those slaps, but my emotions are running so high, and they've been running high like all day because this very building is the building like that I got hurt in May, 2022. No wonder in the image it looks very familiar. It's from that match in Resurgence, because I believe it was in Long Beach, the last time she competed there for a New Japan show, and it was against the Pillow, the other AEW wrestler. But yeah, that's a different story for a different day. But anyways, yeah. Well, any further interruptions? I didn't even walk away. I got carried out, and I got put in a ambulance, and I went to the hospital with so many things going in my mind, not knowing what was next for me in wrestling, not knowing what my fate was going to be in wrestling, all because I wanted this New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Women's title. This championship that meant so much for me, that was destined to be mine, which it was ever since June. But anyways, but I didn't walk away with that. No, I didn't walk for 4 months. After that, I had to claw. I had to dream. I had to rethink. I had to revisit my mind and yeah, into my mind and heart, and go what do I want in question? Who do I want to be in question as well? I look deep inside and I go, what Mercedes, you be that little girl that wanted to be the very best women's wrestler. In the whole world, that very best for me was New Japan. I grew up watching the best, Aja Kong, and those ladies tour in up in the Tokyo Dome. I had these dreams of one day being there. Now, fast forward January 5th, Tokyo Dome. I get to be there, not only as the New Japan Strong Women's Champion, but the TBS champion. Now I said in 2025, I want more gold. And everybody wants Mina, well, except for Super Ninja Austin. I am so thankful. You accept my challenge, to face me at the Tokyo Dome. You have uh, something that I want. You have more gold. So that Rev Pro Championship, baby, that's gonna look good, so good around my waist. Now, Mina, I have to thank you so much because when I first went to Japan, you were my very first friend. I'm looking at you as a competition, and you have everything that I want. And I am coming for that gold. So I'll see you there because Monet changes everything. Well, she said money, when she said the promo, but I thought I just put her wrestling last name out there because it's very catchy, if you ask me. But what are your thoughts onto this dream match between I'm not sure what to call Mina, I guess the current Rev Pro champion taking on the TBS and New Japan Strongman champion, and who do you think is gonna be the winner of that match of being a double champion? Well, I think whoever's gonna win, it's gonna be multiple champion, but Monet wins, she be a triple champion. But if Mina wins, she be the double champion. And who do you want to be as a double champion? Let me know down in the comment section right down below. But yeah, I hope that she does win, because yeah, like I said, she said she's been looking gold for a while, and yeah, and as a fan of the CEO, I hope that she does get that Rev Pro championship. If not any other championships, if you're looking at CMLL or even in New Japan for the other women's champions that she was about a year ago, was it that? Yeah, back in the early 2023, which is about to be almost 2 years now, which I cannot believe that's possible, that it's been that long. But yeah, or even in AEW, which is it could be the other AEW Women's Champion as well. But But yeah, hopefully she does win all the gold. Like, yeah, that'll be very interesting to see. She can break a whole Guinness World Record of being the first ever female wrestler to win every single gold from like 3 or 4 different wrestling companies, like a female version of Kurt Angle, like he did in his time in TNA. Like he was the TNA championships, the New Japan championships, and the National Wrestling Alliance championships. And I sure hope that she achieves this accomplishments. That'll be very awesome to see. Yeah, let me know about this in the comments. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. What's going to be? Okay, okay. Let's see what's on the next news story.